here. Winner will go on to play Envious in the grand final. This is Anywhere monthly melee. This has just been a great day at Overwatch. LG, of course, just getting through the semifinal, able to take out Team Liquid, sending Team Liquid home, and what was an absolutely riveting 5-game set.
Well, we are going to see the kind of patented Cloud9 defense, which is always Symmetra on Hollywood, just constantly. That is going to be run by Kai. They might even be returning to their double builder meta, which it looks like that's what they're queuing up on now, as Grego is on the Torb, Debit will be playing the Reinhardt, Reaver is going to hold down the Cafe area as Soldier 76, short 4 on a defensive Reaper, and Adam, of course, on the Mercy. So they're very comfortable running a pretty much solo support double builder. This is the kind of their patented Hollywood defense. We'll see how it works out for them.
I mean, we mentioned earlier if it was going to come out or not, and I think they are going to continue to try to do different things, especially with the amount of games they're going to be playing against the same teams. So
all right, so taking a look here at the defense from the C9 side. It's definitely interesting to note here that Torbjorn is making his grand reappearance. Aardvark might be paying off. We will just have to see. Surefour on Roadhog, which he hasn't always been on here. Usually you'd see him on the 6, but it's going to be Reaver on that role instead.
Well, I mean,
on the offensive Widow.
Yeah, a lot of this always comes down to the sim, if they can get big chunk damage early on, but it's going to be gods to try to get those early picks, especially on that Symmetra. They also need to avoid all of this spam damage early on, which is going to let that teleporter get charged up. Already at 20% there for Kai on his Symmetra.
So Gods right now going to be looking for the grapple shot over the top. Will he be able to get it? Not quite getting it. Just a body shot, and body shot for Widow just not anywhere near as effective as it used to be. It's headshots that you have to get there to really open things up for your team.
It's a really interesting kind of Torb placement here. Usually you put it in one of the corners. Yeah, Gods takes down Reaver.
He got the pick on the Reaver, and now this is huge for LG. LG can move in. Gods getting the double kill, opening up C9, making it a triple kill. Gods going off. Widowmaker not quite dead yet,
well,
making things happen.
Adam's at 99. He might be able to bring this back for him. The res does come in, he pays his life for it, and short 4 gets annihilated.
Coming in from Seagull, this is going to clean it out.
Well, we saw the amount of work that Gods would do against Liquid on this map with Widow just a little while ago, and he's able to do the same here. I feel it's so effective because with Pharah taking even more prominence in this meta, you're able to open up even more space around the car and around the high portion of the map, and that way Widow can just sit in the IT room and kill everyone.
All right, well, the offensive LG really getting the better of C9 in a very quick time here. Hollywood working out for them here thus far, and ult-wise, they're also in a good position moving forward. They will have Earthshatter up from Milo in just a moment. Of course, Resurrection always up for both teams. And Negma getting pretty close to a Graviton as well, as Gods now going in over the top, looking for the pick off on Widow. Almost gets it onto the Reaper. That would have been an amazing shot if he was able to hit it. Doesn't quite happen yet. As now Debit for the defense rolling right in. Earthshatter coming in, doesn't do quite as much as they want as Seagull and Milo now really getting into it. 3 kills for the offensive LG. And C9 just getting bullied around right now.
Yeah, and there goes Adam. They're not going to be able to bring anyone back to life. He was at 95%. They're absolutely getting rocked. This is a full team wipe. It's been about 10-0 in the last minute or so. Cloud9 does not look like the team we're used to seeing. They're not even be able to get out here. They're not going to be able to stall this out. Devin's going to try. He's going to get absolutely annihilated. Actually, nope.
Graviton coming out here from Enigma in the back, looking for a little bit more. Going to Meltdown Mercy. Really good stuff out coming out here from the LG offense, and they're just keeping it rolling. Every ultimate getting all sorts of value, getting pickoffs, but now hang on. Reaver on the Widowmaker does get 2 kills from the flank. Seagull, though, had enough of that, going to drop the punch at the end, as well as a barrage, getting the double kill. And this momentum for LG has really been something.
Cloud9 able to stall it out, but
well, it's the first time they've done anything this game, really. They got a couple kills. Reaver got 2 for himself onto that Widowmaker. He's now off of that yet again. He's going to be running a defensive Pharah. Shore4 has a Death Blossom up. They need at least a couple minutes here to even put down a competitive time.
Soldier 76 reporting for duty.
So, defense now resetting up here. C9, they're going to have to dig deep. We haven't seen C9 really take things away from teams by having a great defense at the very end, pretty much out of nowhere. But right now, LG almost looks unstoppable. Nothing has gone C9's way here. As far as Gods takes out Reaver, now 65 in favor of LG. LG smelling blood. If they can get just 1 or 2 more pickups here and avoid the Death Blossom from Sureforth, they might be able to take this out right. But the Death Blossom is coming in, and Gods takes out Sureforth, the Helix Rocket. Not having any of that. Gods absolutely regulating.
Adam's got to hit this Resurrection, but that means that Esper's going to have his up momentarily.
This is a big res advantage here. If Esper's able to hit the big res, but no, Sureforth off the res, able to take off Esper. C9 now starting to turn this the other way in their favor. 2 kills for C9. LG, though, not out of it just yet. Seagull about to have the barrage at the ready. Takes out Kai.
I mean, Sureforth did exactly what he had to do. If Esper gets his res off there, then they're going to probably be able to close out that map. He finally gets some damage done on the Reaper as he struggled on that so far today. But look at all of the ultimates out for Luminosity. They're going to have everything, maybe just a little shy of Gods, but everything going for him right now. I think as soon as they get this sound barrier, they might initiate.
Really everything going in favor of LG's way here, but if they don't win when they have all these ultimates up right now, C9 will really be in a position to turn this map back in their favor. Graviton will be on the way here in just a moment. Enigma looking for his opportunity, going to hang on to things at least for a little bit here. Still moving to the back, going to drop the Graviton. There it is. Multiple people getting sucked in, and Seagull with the follow-up from the barrage gets the double kill. But a big Resurrection coming in from Adam, going to turn tides a little bit in C9's favor, but not so much as LG just getting right back into it again. Meanwhile, take a look at Esper. Esper might just use his res only on Enigma here. It's something he should consider, if nothing else. He's going to come in. He's not going to use it just yet, but LG keeping momentum in their favor at the moment.
Yeah, Sunbears are really going to help out, though, as they're trying to stall this out a little more, but it has been all LG in this kill feed.
Oh, hammer down. That's going to take out the Mercy. Takes out the Pharah. And now with no Resurrection up here for the defensive C9, that's going to be a very quick time for LG.
Cloud9 just not able to really get anything going consistently on defense. I mean, they got completely rolled on the first point A, and that affected, how much they could do in the middle portion of the map. They finally were able to get some ground at the very end, but it wasn't enough. I mean, Seagull gets a few kills here. Adam with a big res, but he's able to put a kill, I'm pretty sure, fire at the end. And, what was it, 5 minutes 41? It is doable for Cloud9. And we have seen them blaze through times themselves. But it looks like the Torb defense did not go so well.
It was weird placement, too. They generally put it in a closet or in a back corner. They had it dead center, much like Envious does on King's Row defense 1, and it just got taken out immediately. And, of course, the early kills from Gods were absolutely huge. They were never really able to stabilize against it. They didn't win even part of a fight until the end of second stage, so they just looked completely off. It is beatable, but this Cloud9 team looks absolutely rattled. You wonder if just getting absolutely blown out by Envious towards the end of their last set, and then the long wait into an LG team that's been playing all night is really kind of, at their detriment right now. It looks like Gods is going to be playing defensive Widow too. He's really feeling the Widow.
Gods was able to come out with just an incredible Widow performance there. What he did to C9 on point A, a point that C9 can usually hold for quite a while, was just nothing short of dirty. He got every pick he needed to get, ended up with a triple kill, and the fight was over before it even began. And that's sort of the explosive nature that Widow has. You don't always see it. Oftentimes you get nothing off the Widow, especially in the current meta, but things worked out, and we're actually seeing Reaver showing Widow himself for C9's attack.
I like it. I like it. You know what? I want to see it. I want to see the battle, especially now with, the nerf coming. If you get a headshot and you kill the other one, it is dessert. So you don't have to body shot each other down to 5 health, which is what the Widow battle was prior.
Definitely a higher skill ceiling. Now on this total defense, though, coming out, Seagull is going to be playing the defensive Junkrat. Gods on defensive 76, Milo, Reinhardt, Pooks on Symmetra, Enigma on Roadhog, Esper, of course, on Mercy.
So what's the deal? Is he just messing with us? Are they just staying in spawn until 30 seconds and then they're going to go switch? Or do you think they're actually thinking about it each time?
Hard to say. Either way, though, taking a look here at the C9 team, as I said, it's going to be Debit here on the Reinhardt, Adam on the Mercy, Kai on Zarya, Grego on the Lucio, Reaver on the Widowmaker, and Surefour going to round things out here on the Roadhog.
I think they are thinking about it, but I think the 76 is a better call here, knowing that they set a really good time on the other side of the map, that they don't really have to get giant picks or giant kills. The consistent damage, I think, is more important for them.
Reaver right now looking for the same shot that Gods was looking for. Found absolutely nothing. C9, though, starting to move forward. Slowly approaching in. But LG now, they have to feel good about the overall time they have here on this map. They don't have to defend for too long. As long as they don't get rolled here on point A, as long as they don't give up some picks to Reaver, they're going to be in good shape, as Reaver was looking to take out Seagull. Not going to land it here. Seagull 80-80 strafing, saving him from that fate.
Well, Cloud9, instead of going for the Pharah offense even with Widow, they have Surefour on Roadhog, and they're playing a triple tank, allowing to try to get the same type of space to allow Reaver to go off if possible.
Surefour looking for the look on the Symmetra. Poops might be looking here for now, and here comes the tire from Seagull. Will it be the tire that could? Will people get run over? It's going to go into the back, takes out Debit. Reinhardt feeling the negative effects of that tire. Adam, though, going to be looking for the res, going to bring him right back into the fight. Resurrection, though, still up here for the LG side. As C9 starting to swarm in and over. Milo going to go down. God's going to go down. Will the Resurrection be on the way here from Esper? 3 res coming in favor of LG. But C9 just swarming over all the people, including the people who are just res. But hang on, here comes God's attack visor with the height here. Will it be enough? There just might be too much C9 to cut through.
Well, they do have the teleporter up, but it is so far back right now. Poops is going to come in and try to do something, anything, just to stall it out and buy some time for the rest of the team to come in off the telly, which they are. They're coming through house right now.
The Gods Roadhog duel just going round and round the pillar. But if bot time and Gods is able to stay alive long enough to kill Adam, I don't even know what sort of razzle-dazzle that was. But in the end, it might be LG throwing good money after bad, as C9 is going to definitively wipe them out as they try to get back on the point.
Yeah, way too late. Pooks is going to come in just to suicide so that he can get off the Symmetra and onto something a little more useful for the second point. 3.5 minutes left for Cloud9 to beat this time. That's exactly the kind of push they needed. Reaver already in position up top on his Widowmaker.
Yeah, now, because Cloud9 tried to contest at the very end, they got the very far spawn, so this does give an opportunity for Reaver to get some picks, and he needs to get some picks for them to open up the middle portion for them to have a fast time.
Reaver, though, able to take out Gods. Gods was looking for a pickoff, wasn't able to find it. And now C9 might be able to come through this with some good momentum indeed. They don't have to worry about Gods anymore, and Reaver has no threats to him here on the Widow.
Further, Kaikai's been doing a ton of damage on Zarya, so he's got Graviton at the ready here. Debit's able to take down Enigma. They have not stopped on this cart.
No one can hide from my sight.
Now they're just moving forward. Everything going pretty well here for C9 after getting through that first point. Time-wise, they don't have the biggest amount of time, but Reaver takes out Esper in the end. And this is a huge deal here for C9. They're getting the picks they need to get. Takes out God's. Reaver suddenly channeling himself as he gets another kill.
Wow. Surefour opened that up with a huge hook and kill onto Seagull, and then that allowed all the attention to go to him. Then Reaver cleaned up at the end, and they are on pace to beat the time right now. Luminosity's got to get it together. The ult are about equal, but Surefour's doing a lot of damage up front.
Just took down the opposing Mercy and the 76 as well. Surefour putting this team on his back just when they need it most. They've got a little over 2 minutes to finish this map out. Esper's also died in pretty bad spots the last 2 deaths.
Oh, the offense now moving forward, looking for the opportunity. LG, they only have to wipe them out really once or twice here to seal it. Milo going in the back, looking for the Yorkshire opportunity. The rest of his team just moving in right after him, but they're getting pushed back by the offensive whole hog. Debit with the double kill. And LG now, this is not really where they want to be. Mercy went down and all of that as well. Still, though, the 3 remaining members of LG are fighting it out. Here comes the Death Blossom coming out from Seagull. Doesn't get nearly what he was looking for. Kaikai just got melted down. A little bit of help from his friends now. C9, they're threatening. They still have 1:30 left there, pushing back LG. And in a game that was once looking so good for LG, could it turn against them here? It is looking like that is going to be the case.
I mean, Esper got the res, but he died immediately off of it, so they're going to have no support on the cart to try to help this out. Seagull's going to come in late, as is Pooks, as they're going to try to stall this out, but it is all Cloud9 in the kill feed.
C9 definitely has a good opportunity here. Big hook coming in from Surefour, eliminates Seagull from the game. And now here comes Surefour with the whole hog, looking to get in on the Mercy, going to send her for a ride, takes her out, and C9 might have done it. They have over a minute here left. They're on top of the point. And this is a heartbreaker for LG. Wait though, Enigma got onto a point at the very last second. Can they do it? It's so close, it's 0.67.
Fire at will.
They need to keep it on the point the entire time. Enigma not gonna be able to do it. He's put over to the side. Seagull, the last one remaining on the point. Death Blossom going to be in play. A single knockback here could win it for C9 as LG trying to stall out for the last remaining amount of time. 30 seconds remaining. Resurrection coming out from C9. This is all sorts of craziness. Pooks, the last one remaining. And no, LG not going to be able to hold on. Oh my goodness, not like this, LG. C9 winning map number 1, but that should have been LG's map.
I mean, how many times do we have to say it should have been LG's map?
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. Pretty much exactly that, ZP. Of course it should have been their map, with some huge plays coming out of Surefour through the streets phase and at the end with his hooks. So much presence for Roadhog. He did a lot.